What is up, boys? We are back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be commenting slash replying to some things that Kwos said about me. Unfortunately, the video posted on Doof's Twitch has been deleted, like shortly after it was posted. So I can't do a reaction video that I had planned to. But I'll just cover some stuff that he said and reply to some of these screenshots that I have. Okay, the first thing I'll reply to is he was saying that I'm making things up and that I'm calling people out for scamming like HC and basically making it sound like I'm making things up. But then he posted my proof, like the video of me calling Sandra out. He like mentioned that video, but then he didn't watch it or anything or show what I was saying. So I will pull that up right now. Okay, so I'm pulling the video up.
Watch and learn.
And I will just let it play. Enjoy the rest of the video of me calling him out. Okay, so first off, here's the CNCnet rules. You can read them all here, but I'm just going to show the highlighted one. It says no sharing accounts. I'd like to thank the two people who gave me these screenshots. Someone sent me this like a month ago, one of them. And then the other one that was sent to me earlier today. But thank you, you know who you are. Anyways, yeah, here's them just blatantly admitting to cheating, sharing accounts. I'd also like to point out the fact that when this happened, the day of, I reported this to the admins. I'm not sure who the admin was at the time. It might have been Berg, but I've reported him for pushing because I had assumed, beating somebody like Zane in his prime, 5-0, or beating Kwos 3-0, or beating Marco at all at that time when HC, I mean, I would be surprised if he could beat any of them at all in any games. So yeah, this was pretty obvious shenanigans going on. So I had assumed it was pushing, and I had reported it to an admin, and they just did nothing. They didn't even remotely look into it. If they had looked into it, they would have seen, okay, he's not pushing maybe, but okay, this isn't his IP. So he's been sharing IPs, and then they would have banned him right there on the spot. But of course, the double standard. If anyone had reported me for pushing or anything, they would have looked into it with fucking a fine tooth comb, and they would have spent all their time trying to get me. You know, so it's pretty funny the hypocrisy of CNCnet. It's pretty pathetic. And I put in a report on them just now, and we'll see what happens. I mean, it's been a long time, it's been years, but we have enough evidence from stats and everything and them admitting it, so it would be nice even if they got a day ban, just to, prove the admins are promoting fair play and they're not just letting people get away with things like this.
A few moments later.
And Berg replies to my report and just says he's gonna do nothing about it. And yep, that's about what we expect from a trash admin. This was like Quas's proof, showing a random screenshot from 3 years ago of people just making stuff up about me. That is somehow proof of I don't know what. Again, I wish I had the video so I can comment and show exactly what he was saying and reply to it, but they deleted it because obviously they knew he sounded like an idiot. So yeah. Okay, the next thing is pretty funny too. So Kwos says, couldn't care less about a guy wasted all of his 20 years playing this game. Just one video to do. Wait. Just one video to do to expose the wrong stuff to prevent any further more negativity in the community. Okay, so I'm not even gonna bother like looking, pulling stats and all that, but I'd like to point out that he said I wasted all of 20 years playing. Okay. I got the game when it first came out in 2001. I played Skirmish. I was very young. I don't know how old. Maybe like 11, 10, 11, something like that. And yeah, I just played for fun, Skirmish. You know, I did the campaigns, all that. And then in 2003, I discovered there's online play. And that's when I started playing on Westwood Online. And then I played from probably 2003 to 2005 on Westwood Online. And then I discovered Xwis while they were shoving it down our throats, like towards probably early 2005. I didn't come to Xwis till 2006. And after that, I immediately started getting rank 1 every to every other month in quick match. And then I played from 2006 to, I would say 2006 to 2010. And then I left. I stopped playing for 6 years or so. And then I came back in 2016. I heard about CNCnet and I came back and I checked it out. Played some FFGs. And then I left again because there was no ladder. So I stopped playing completely. I wouldn't even say it's hard to say I came back because I played a couple FFGs with like Rick and some other buddies. And I was like, yeah, there's no ladder. There's no point in playing on here. So I leave again for another 2 years. And then in 2018, I finally come back. And then from 2018 to now, I've been, I would say, let's just say I was active, but obviously I took months off, you know, randomly throughout that time, especially in the last 2 years. I'm not active at all. I don't play FFGs really. I don't play show matches ever. I don't participate in tournaments. I would say I'm retired pretty much. And occasionally I would play quick match. Like I'm not going to play this month in February. I played last month and I got ranked 2. And the month before that I got rank 1. But I'm basically just randomly showing up and playing quick match, you know, maybe 100 games and then that's it. Alright, so let's do some quick maths here. So I started in 2003. I played until 2010. Then I stopped and I came back in 2018. So that is a total of 14 years that I've played this game. And while that is a long time, it's definitely not 20 years. And now let's look at Kwos, for example, okay? So he says that he started in 2020, I believe. But I know that he was playing in 2018. He might have been on Game Ranger, I'm not sure. But let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say, okay, so he started in 2020, okay? And let's think about it this way. I played 100 games last month, okay? The month before that, I also played 100 games. The month before that, I didn't play at all, okay? And there's been several months where I don't play at all, okay? Just on and off. I randomly come back and play, okay? Now, I don't FFG. I don't play Blitz. I don't play Blitz 2v2. I don't play Red Alert 2. I don't play Red Alert 2 2v2. I don't play on Rambo, okay? So I'm playing about 100 games a month, every other month, I would say, okay? And me and Kwos, since I came back in 2018, he's saying he started in 2020. So we've been playing for about the same amount of time since I've been back, okay? Now let's look at Kwos. Every single month, he plays 500 plus games on Rambo. He plays some games on Red Alert 2. He plays Blitz pretty often, 2v2. For a long time, he played Blitz, I believe. And he's from 2018 to, let's say, 2022, he played 500 plus games a month, spread across Red Alert 2 and Yuri's Revenge, because he would play both games every month. So, as you can see, Kwos plays way, way, way more than me. And then also, I forgot to mention, I don't play show matches. I haven't played show matches actively in the last 2 years. And he probably plays, let's say, 5-6 show matches a month. And that's probably on the lighter side. It's probably more close to like 10 show matches a month. So yeah, he's playing way more than me. And I don't know how old he is. I assume he's around my age. But it's just funny for him to say stuff like, oh, a guy who's been playing all this time. And then he was saying, what kind of person would make videos about people? All this, blah, 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 who's 30. And then he's doing the same thing, which is pretty funny. And, of course, hypocritical, which is normal in this community. Alright, now let's move on to the next thing. And then this is very funny. After all that, then he says, we can do that tomorrow. Me versus Andy tomorrow on Doofus stream. So, I don't know if he's... Well, obviously he's desperate for show matches and to make money. But he's also... It's just funny that he's doing all this and then now he wants to play me. And we were supposed to play like, I don't know, a week ago or whatever, and then he didn't want to play. He said it would have to be on Rambo, knowing I don't play Rambo. And that never happened. And now he's calling me out to play on Doofus' stream. So Doofus can make $150. And then, but yeah, it's funny. I guess he's trying to build up a show match against me by talking shit about me and making up lies. That's pretty funny though, I think. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that pretty much. And then let's just cover the Doofus nonsense, since I didn't really talk about this. So the Doofus thing is pretty funny, I guess, and pretty sad. He's obviously, trying to make money off of me, starting a random feud, and also trying to get me to play on his stream. So how that started was, obviously I've been making content the last 2 months every day. And he DM'd me and he said, hey, would you like, he said, I see you're back. Would you like to start playing quick matches? Would you like to start playing in show matches again? And I just told him, thanks, but no, I'm not playing show matches. I'm not interested. That's all I told him. And then I think that made him butthurt because obviously he wants to make money off of me playing on his stream, while people will sponsor it. And he's gonna put in maybe $10. I don't know, maybe nothing, which happens often. And then he would make money off of everybody wanting to watch me, especially me versus Kwos. It would be a big game, obviously. Anyways, yeah. So that's how that started. And then Zasalon asked me why I don't want to play show match. Or no, he actually first. Zas challenged me to a show match, like a Miso versus his Alad and Yuri. And I told him I'm not interested. I'm done with show matches. I don't want to play 4-hour show matches to try to win like $20. It's just a waste of my time. And then for some reason, well, actually, let me finish that. And then I did make a comment that the streamer, the person who streams the show match and casts, they make more money than the two people playing, who one of them is going to make money, one of them's going to make nothing. Okay? Unless it's like, I guess, I don't know, I'm not going to call anyone out, but two random people, and then they decide to split the money between each other, which happens often. People don't admit it, obviously, but we know it happens. Okay, so I was a bit hyperbolic in my statement to Zas. I said that streamers make about 3 to 5 times more than the person that the two people that are playing in a show match. And while it's true in a way, what I really meant to say was just the streamer will make more than they're investing in the show match. That's just a fact. So let's say the average doofus stream, okay? He's gonna invest $10 maybe into his show match. The rest is coming from a sponsor. And sometimes 100% of the money is coming from a sponsor. And he's putting in nothing, okay? So if he puts in nothing and he makes $10, then obviously it's true. He made more than he invested. And then in the cases where he puts $10 in, he's going to make more than $10. You know, worst case, he'll break even. But when I was playing on his stream, and not the times where, like recently, where I just decided to play a show match last minute, nobody knew about it, you know, and then it's at an hour, nobody's on. Obviously, that's different. But in 2021, 2022, so 2021 to around 2023, when I was playing very actively, and I was playing Legend all the time. You know, I was playing Marco occasionally when he would grow a pair. You know, I was playing lots of top players. And Apple was sponsoring entirely. You know, he was putting the whole thing up. Maybe Doofus would throw $10 in every now and then. And then Apple would go to his stream and, you know, throw subs around. He would give bits the entire 4 hours. He would throw in donations, you know. So I know for a fact that back then in like 2021 to around 2023, Doofus was making way more than I was playing for him. That's just a fact. And then I should have started with this, but I guess I'll say it now. The Zaslan thing where he told me, or he asked me if I wanted to play a show match, and I told him no, and then I explained why. That I gave him a lot of reasons, but I explained all that. Doofus randomly inserts himself into this. Like, I'd never mentioned him once. I just said streamers. Apparently he's the only streamer in the world. So he thinks anyway. So yeah, he just decided that he wanted to have a random feud. So he went in my comments and was just talking shit about me and saying I'm lying and all this, blah, blah, blah. And you could tell he's doing it just for the, you know, the views and stuff. Because I'm told by a lot of people who every time Doofus streams now, like he mentions me like in 50% of the stream when it has nothing to do with me. I'm not playing for him. I'm not involved in any way. Yet he constantly mentions my name. And he makes this joke every time like, oh, we're at 4 hours. I'm going to get $150. And he just made that number up himself. Like, I just said that the streamer makes more money than the two people playing. That's it. And I did, you know, I did go overboard and say like 3 to 5 times, which in some cases is probably true, but what I meant was just that, where the streamer will make more than the two people playing for the prize. That's it. And this had nothing to do with Doofus, so he just brought himself in. And credit to him, whatever. I guess it's working, you know. Dumb people are getting in on the joke, I guess, and donating to him and saying, "Oh yeah, you're making all this money." So his ploy to get people to donate to him worked. So congrats to Doofus, you know, whatever. And then after that, Kwos went on and said like, "Oh, we need to make this community better, blah blah blah," you know. And we need to stop being toxic, while the whole time he's threatening me that he's gonna post pictures of me and stuff, and he's gonna call me out and all this. Like, it's like complete reverse of what he says he wants to do. Meanwhile, I'm over here trying to actually fix the game, you know, fixing bugs that the admins refuse to fix, and getting a spicy map pool, trying to get interest in the game. Meanwhile, what is he doing? Nothing. He doesn't even play on CNCnet, really. He's just playing on Rambo. And occasionally coming and playing a show match, you know, to make money for himself. He's not giving back to the community in any way. So it's kind of funny to hear him say that. And then he was talking about Ivor and blah blah blah, how great Ivor is. When Ivor's, you know, well, I don't have much to say about him, but he's just doing his thing and making his money. Finn McKenty of Yuri's Revenge or Red Alert 2, whatever. You guys can look up Finn McKenty and see what happened there. But yeah, I don't have much to say about Ivor. I just wanted to clear the air and say my thoughts on everything that's going on. All the drama, I guess you can call it. And Kwos just crying all the time about it's hilarious about videos. Like, also, I would like to point out that it's funny because here I am, you know, uploading videos onto my YouTube channel, you know, getting. My community's not huge, you know, obviously my channel's small, but I do have a decent sized group of people who watch all of my videos, you know, and I make videos for them, and I would like to grow my channel. But I'm not going to be like a PC woke person who, you know, tries to make it big by deceiving people. I'm just going to be me, have fun, make videos, hopefully entertain. I know people enjoy watching me, but I'm not going to change to try to, you know, get big or whatever, like, and do what Ivor's doing. I'm just having fun, and if I grow, then great. But I don't really care, you know. I've said this a million times. Now I'm just rambling. But at the end of the day, for me, it's just about having fun. And if I post a video that I beat somebody in a game, and then they cry about it and threaten to post pictures and videos of me or whatever because I posted a game of us playing and him losing, then okay, Kwos, I heard what you said. You said that if I continue to post games of me playing and beating you, then you're gonna post a picture of me, like, whatever, where my hair's on fire or something. And okay, I challenge you to do that then. So you post that picture as a thumbnail or in the video, and I'll laugh when YouTube bans your account for posting self-harm and trying to, incite bullying and all that, whatever. They have like a zero tolerance policy on stuff like that. There's a big difference between posting your gameplay against another player and putting a funny title or something, and then just being a dick and saying that, oh, I'm going to post this guy when he was having issues, whatever, and I'm going to put self-harm on, as my thumbnail, whatever. Yeah, okay, good luck. You're going to be banned instantly. So have fun with that. I know you got like 2 followers, so it's not going to matter much. But you will never have a YouTube account again, that's for sure. So yeah, that's all I have to say about Kwos and his threats to me. And I mean, I don't even care. Like, things like that don't bother me really, but it's just, it's a bad look for you when you're trying to pretending to be a good person, and also you're pretending to try and help the community, and then you're making threats like that. So you're only going to hurt yourself in that situation, and you're going to look like a complete moron. Alright, but anyway, that's about all I have to say on this thing. I don't play show matches anymore. I'm not interested. My main focus is getting my Yuri's Revenge Cash Games / Yuri's Revenge World Series going. And I want to post great games, very fun, on a more balanced version of the game, and try to help, build this community, because it's doing terrible right now. The Yuri's Revenge and Red Alert 2 ladder on CNCnet are completely dead. Rambo's taken over absolutely in every metric. And I just want to help the game grow. That's it. And have fun doing it. And if I offend people by posting a video of me beating them in a game, then that's too bad for them. And I will continue to do that. But there's no malice behind it or whatever. It's just I have lots of games saved, and I'm going to post them. And I don't care that these soft people get offended. But yeah, alright, that's all. That's my full thoughts on this. I'm not going to bring up Doofus again because I don't care what he does. As I said, I'm not playing show matches, and my main focus is my game, my new patch, and just having a good time. That's it. I don't care about Kwos at all. He doesn't even play on CNCnet, he's not going to play in my things. He's just, a very weak-minded person with a fucking fragile eagle. I'm gonna leave that in. He's just he's a fragile, egoed little, I don't know how old he is. Like, he's in his 30s, man child. So yeah, that's all on them. I won't bring them up again unless I'm wrecking Kwos in a game. I'll post that, and then he can cry about it again. And yeah, that's all. Okay, so for the 10th time, I'm gonna try to end this video. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.